Oh, Ahmad Raffi, welcome. Welcome. Selamat sore.
Caution is advised. Tempest of slashes. Hopefully this helps. The heritage will face heavens descend. Such is their blessing.
Aduh, meler bro. Jalanin story-nya aja dah. Ih, ngelek. Ih, ada karamel. Ih, thank you Mel teksnya. Welcome by the way.
You've come, warrior.
Mumpung dapat notif. Parah banget. Weh, api.
The mighty guardian, Augusta
Aman aja, nggak tahu. Kadang nggak ada notifnya.
The lioness favors the strong, the unyielding, and the battle-hardened. Only those she deems worthy will find her arms welcoming. But she is still an echo and can't talk.
Ntar aja gampang.
These sounds.
Ada XP-nya. XP apaan? Itu yang ada mahkota ini.
What is it? Did you feel something just now?
I only heard strange sounds. Tell me, what direction did the lioness just look toward?
Grinding ini kah? Grinding XP YouTube.
It's where all heroes, blessed by the glory forged in iron and fire, find their rest. But on the long path of hunting, many died with their bodies missing.
Buat apa
Only
jir?
their weapons returned.
Kalau levelnya tinggi dapat apa?
Arsenos' frequency is woven from the cries of souls in battle. The battered weapons still carry the will of their former masters, whispering the deeds left undone. To touch such weapons is a rite of great importance for those who claim glory in the great Aegon and receive the lioness's blessing.
Dapat hikmah, dapat
Hearing the
makasih dari
voices of our
gue.
ancestors by Arsenos' side is a great source of strength for Septimontians.
Before meeting Buling, when I touched the echo in that village, I felt a layered, indistinct frequency. It was like
Lah
what
emang
Abby
ada
described on our
ininya,
journey to
ada
Septimont.
limitnya.
The source eluded
Malas
me at the
nyu.
time.
Bisa nggak
But
naikin
now,
XP di channel sendiri
I
itu?
found it. The source of that power lies in the Veil of Glory. The closer the lioness gets to it, the clearer it becomes.
She waits for us there. Shall we go together?
Shall we go
I'm not sure
together?
if Septimontian rituals will interest
Oh,
you,
hell
but
yeah.
you might uncover something useful, no? Perfect. Let's head out.
Iya,
is it?
anjir.
Nothing. Just
Jadi kayak TikTok.
a dizzy spell. Overexcitement after the win. Or something. Anyway, it's no matter. Let's continue.
Mereka kan pengen ini si paling platform nomor 1 untuk
These
streaming.
days have been a
Anjay.
feast of victories. Becoming champion, the glory, all thanks to you.
Aduh, ngalek. Si paling ya, si paling nih.
Strange. Why are so many appearing all at once?
Eh.
You. Huh? With me. Into the spotlight. Face me, coward. Glory is upon us!
Ow.
With me! I thought tacit discords didn't usually appear around the border mountains.
Ingelek,
These
bro,
tacit
Septimon.
discords didn't gather
Aku
from
lagi
the
sambil kerja.
surroundings.
Iya, aman.
It's more
Semangat
like
kerjanya.
they spawned from thin air.
Look, it's just a... You are from my homeland. Septimon.
Ingeleknya.
That girl just now, that was Mia. The closer to the Veil of Glory, the more the normal world and the anomaly overlap. Whatever lies ahead must be the key to all of this. I need to rethink everything. Septimont, Lupa, Cardathea, Mia, the Lioness of Glory. All of it. Cardathea arrived in Septimont alone, not waiting for me or attempting contact. Something must have happened to prevent her. If something cut her off, aside from the Fraxidus, it could have only been the Threnodian, which should be dead. But Septimont holds no faith in the Sentinel, and the Threnodian was never able to establish influence here. Maybe it's not that simple. The Threnodian controls the mind of its followers through their faith. Mia is a Ragunesi, and likely a follower of the Order of the Deep. If the Veil of Glory is an important rite for champions, perhaps Mia went there. And it was there she vanished. Her hysterics, hallucinations, and loss of control in the arena were signs of the Threnodian's corruption. Krylova once said, "The closer one stands to the protagonist, the greater their influence over the tale." In this great Aegon, Lupa is the protagonist. Years ago, it was Mia. Now I'm seeing Mia's image flicker in and out throughout this journey. If the Mia I see is under the Threnodians' control, does that mean securing the protagonist role is key to its plan? When I first met Lupa, I sensed what felt like Cardathia's frequency on her. Later, I also felt the Threnodians' presence. Did they cross paths? If Cardathia is part of this story, the likelihood is high. Could Lupa have forgotten? Did they meet without realizing it? Or is she lying and already under the Threnodians' influence? Was Frolova telling the truth by saying Lupa would bring forth the Dark Tide? Or is she just another one of its victims?
Hey! Is something wrong?
Enggak,
Is there something you need? Or
I need you
something you want to say?
for the rest of my life. Anjay.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Oh, is that so? I don't know what's weighing on your mind, but you accepted my invitation, and we fought as one in the arena. As a warrior, I trust the clash of steel far more than words. The traces of the blade reflect the soul of its wielder. All right, don't wear that face. Whatever it is, I trust you'll make the right call. Septimont is my city. Don't let it lose its glory or pride. Will you promise me that, warrior?
Oke lah.
I'll do what I can. It doesn't matter if the story's end is already written or yet to unfold. I'll trust my own judgment to guide it where it must go.
I hear cowering prey. With me! Hit! Yeah! All or nothing! Ah! Together we howl!
Au.
Heavens, descend!
Loh,
Those blades, spears, and halberd embedded in the stone. They're the weapons of the
hujan guys,
fallen
hujan.
heroes.
Kalian dengar suara hujan nggak?
We have a tradition in Septimont. Touch them and listen to the whispers of those who once wielded them. This is Hercules' sword. You remember the waters of the upper city, right? You were looking for Cartathea. Hercules was the one that the statue was based on. Ages ago, the dark tide bore down on Reganese, and Septimont didn't escape. Hercules was the son of the Ephor back then, and he led our warriors to face the Tacit Discords. He died in that cursed tide, his strength worn down to nothing. His sword was corrupted, but his followers still risked their lives to bring it back. In this land, intense emotions easily blend with other forces. The Lioness of Glory was born from the fiery passions of heroes, so she holds sway over their weapons. Back then, this sword was growing more sinister due to the corruption. But all these years later, it has become a memento of a hero.
I feel something strong and pulsing in the direction the blade is pointing.
Jangan diambil.
It's coming from underground. Is it inside the mountain itself?
The frequency. It's the Sentinel Imperator. Just like Raguna, Septimont has its own Genesis Nexus. That's why it seeks... power. Needs pain.
Ih, takut je.
More Tacit Discord, just like last time.
Ih, ngeleknya.
Just like it did when I saw Mia. Every time there's an overlap like this, the tidal blight appears as well as Tacit Discords.
Lihat Kuro Games. This is your game. And part of my hardware too, I guess. Buset, kuat. Apa ini?
Time to fight! Some attack. Ooh, now second half.
Apa yang bikin berat coba?
With me, victory!
Wah. What is wrong with you?
The tidal light. Outgrowth of the dark tide itself. Why is it suddenly appearing like this?
We'll clear it out first, then check if that sword is theirs.
Udah bisa nih, udah bisa nih. Aduh, kenapa gitu? Ntar kita nyoba restart. Cok nggak jelas aja game ini. Kalau hujan, kalau nggak bisa end stream aja lah, nggak kuat air. Nah, sekarang malah nggak bisa ini game capture ya. Ah, window capture baru bisa. Nah, nggak nge-lag lagi deh. Bisa lari makin kencang pakai lupa. Wow.
What's that sound? Come, we should check it out.
We should check it out.
Lupa?
This doesn't feel like the first time I've been here. Let's go.
Aduh, kamu kenapa manis?
There's no mistaking it now. It's Imperator's frequency.
Ih.
Thou carry the scent of Cardathea.
Not just knowledge, you've stolen the Sentinel's access too! Lupa's role in this story is it's yours! Is that Contender Mia?
It's the Threnodian. Lupa, this is something only you can do.
Tell me what I need to do.
Read the script. Adapt as required. I believe in you, warrior.
Ih.
To lose our strength is the deepest fear of Septimontians. Pride hides the terror within. We fear no death, yet tremble before shame and failure. Did Domina Julia deceive me for this? I never got the chance to ask. The dark tide consumed all. Death took her, as it will take me.
Today as yesterday, we weave time beneath the tide, Swim, swim. Wretched yet lovely fish. Dream deeply in my fiction. On the stage of a repeating tale, waiting for the day thou shalt consume the world.
O righteous one, I shall depart without a word. The golden city in my childhood legend is swallowed by the abhorrent tide. I whisper to my fleeting companion. Pages will scatter. The quill will form. This play shall be torn from its author's hands.
A wrong note in the shifting score. O golden star full of mercy, pray tell me, as past and present intertwine, what fate have you chosen?
Hesitate not, warrior. You are the protagonist I have chosen. Only you can shatter the script and jump to the next page. Right. For the nobility you seek. For it all.
A dream? No. It couldn't. It's no dream. I'm not alone. The warrior put the hope of change in my hands. This feels good. Not standing there alone on the champion's stage. The warrior hasn't learned this yet, but I now remember traveling with Cartathea. I can't be in the real world. This is a Sonoro created by the Fraxidus. It's a realm of stories. The story of the great Aegon lasts only 3 days. Before Cartathea came here, I had wandered this same bloody story more times than I can count. The dark tide consumed Septimont, and that monstrous, half-human, half-sea creature grows ever larger. Is this the Fraxidus plan? To feed it with Septimont's ruins? A script. Yes, this Sonoro is like a book of plays. Each world in the Sonoro is a story that keeps repeating, like sheets of paper, all overlapping with one another. New pages keep appearing, layering over the old, and the changes in one story bleed through to the next. After Cartathea's actions, Septimont, once destroyed by the dark tide, has begun to return to normal in the story where the warrior arrived. Cartathea saved me, changed my fate, and led me to the warrior, who stopped the Threnodian in the last story. So in this time, I haven't lost my memory. The warrior had delivered a powerful blow against the monster, and the energy supply from the central hub has been cut off. But that's not even its full form. I once searched for its true form with Cartothea. Huh. I remember now. What we seek lies in the lower city's waters. I won't let your trust be misplaced.
Ih.
The old district of Septimont, submerged beneath the waters due to the dark tide. The dark tide looms over Septimont like a stubborn storm cloud. It's the warrior? No. No time to worry. I have to find the cause of all this, and quickly.
Lah.
In a past story, I came here with Cartothea.
Wait, ambil minum bentar.
Look at you. You can't go on much longer. I feared as much. Then this is where we stop. Strange. I remember everything about Septimon, but I can't remember. I can't even remember my name.
You didn't forget. Someone
Hey,
stole
Mama.
your role in the story. Even your name on the placards in the arena would be unreadable. Your existence has been erased. Only by unmaking this story can it be reclaimed.
Too bad I won't last long enough to see that happen. I'm sorry, Cartothea. You saved me. But I can't help you in return.
When I was a child, long ago, I had tales of Septimont. A city full of passion and life. People there drank deeply, laughed loudly, appreciated sculpture, and lived for the hunt. Men and women feared nothing. They burned like fire, giving all their light and heat before fading. But when I arrived in Septimont, it had already been undone by dark hands. With the dark tide sweeping the streets, the city was nothing but an empty shell.
That's right. My city is beautiful. When the autumn wind blew through the golden flags, and wind chimes. Time seemed to slow.
The Leviathan. I will not give it the chance to make the people of Rinascita weep and bleed. I will drag whoever orchestrated this tragedy out of the shadows.
Septimont, can I leave it to you?
No. You said it yourself. This is your city. Some things only you can do. The monster leaving its trace in the dark tide. I can feel it. Its frequency is similar to my own. The Threnodian created me to be a resonator for its power. But I wasn't the only one. Many vessels before me failed.
You mean...
There is still much I don't know. I'll keep searching. But no matter what, you have a certain specialness. Once I sought to end it all. Someone stopped me. Even a life mocked by fate can break its curse. Whatever you seek to do, whether you're weak or strong, you must strive for it. I returned to the world thanks to a certain person's help. I believe she will come here and reshape this twisted story.
Oh, must be quite the person, eh? I wish I could meet her and see how she does it.
Then you will see for yourself. Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. What we can't do now, someone will carry forward later. If you want to save your city, then hold on. No matter the pain, no matter the doubts, you must keep going. Just like how you wandered Septimont before I came. Broken, yet determined to leave, to find help for the city. Jump to a new story, and bring my message to that person.
All right, Garcia. I'll try my best.
Oh,
First,
tuh.
tell me, what is that person's name?
I'm close to that abnormal frequency. You're in the submerged aqueducts.
The submerged aqueducts. I remember reading about them in the silver records. There used to be an underground waterway leading to the plains. But now, with the old district completely flooded, we can only access it if we drain the water first. After my role was erased, Cartathea must have found the half-human, half-sea creature, and the Fraxidus. Like the warrior, she chose to remain on the closing of that page, to give new stories a fighting chance. That's why I only regained my name after I met the warrior. During our journey, the overlapping worlds the warriors saw were the monsters doing. It tried to use Mia to steal my role again, to corrupt Septimonts once more. Only I can erase it from this story. Only I can prove that I'm real and it is fake. What happened to the Mia who vanished in the Veil of Glory decades ago? After everything you went through, what did the city of Septimont mean to you? I remember the entrance to the underground waterway is in the old district's bell tower. Ah, of course. The upkeep of these waters always falls under the Silver's jurisdiction. Maybe I can awaken the sleeping giant of glory. In Septimontian tradition, when it bears its blade and watches over the warriors leaving for the hunt, all gates and passages open. Many of the old routes are blocked, but I can try draining the water through the remaining ones. It's worth a try. Covered in tidal blight. It has even fused into the joints. I'll need to clear this if I want to get it moving.
Halo Tea. Welcome. Sudahkah? Sudahkah?
Can't just clear the head. To get it to lift its
Sudah,
sword and
wow.
open the gates, I need to
Sudahkah
clear the
makan
arms
siang?
too.
Sudah makan apa? Makan pangsit. Pakai taburan bon cabe.
Together we howl!
Au. Wow.
Triumph at the spear tip! Let's start! Into the spotlight!
Au.
With me! Huh?
Udah agak pakai BG ngeselin man.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Enggak. Enggak, tuh sekarang ini BGM-nya ada copyright-nya jir, males makanya.
With me!
Ada yang ngeklaim copyright-nya. Bagus lah apa bukan enggak.
Need to check
Aneh
for
sumpah,
patrol
padahal
units nearby.
dulu waktu nyari itu tulisannya ini free to use BGM. Tiba-tiba lah kok dolar kuning ya. Cakep lah, emang cakep. Wah, apa itu? Fuck. Asli EUA grafiknya bagus memang. Cuman ya berat.
I hear.
Ntar, nabur bon
I
cabe.
shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Ngom.
Together with me, triumph at the spear tip! Into the spotlight!
Au.
Hut! Hut!
Sama ini karakternya. Desain karakternya bagus-bagus. Yang cewek, yang cowok masih yang desain yang cowok biasa aja sumpah. At least for me.
The water is drained. Time to head to the bell tower. That monster is hiding in the depths of the aqueducts.
Bang, sudah gacha cara siapa itu namanya? Lupa. Sudah gacha lupa. Sudah gacha tapi lupa. Sudah lupa gacha. Belum nih masih masih full nih. Kalau ingat kabarin, iya. Aman. Bentar aku cek. PT Kartitiaku 4. Kayaknya ini aku berharapnya bakal kalah. Dikasih ya udah, kalah ya. Nge-save buat ini. Saving buat Mama Augusta. Gacha 10 kali deh. Oh, emang patch depan ini ada brand rerun lagi. Bukannya katanya Kantarella ya? Bah, dapat kobo.
Gotcha, didn't I?
Brand kan masih lumayan baru. Oh, brand doang.
Just this gate standing between me and the heart of the aqueducts. It won't open. I'll have to find another route. The copper mirror is calling. The warrior used it to see the past. I wonder.
I've already pulled that body from the sea.
Excellent, Domina Julia. Keeping one's word is the foundation of any solid partnership. I know, Septimonte's current effort doesn't quite heed the Senate's wishes, but we'll see to that. A cup of poisoned wine, a passing fly, a dagger. Fate strikes where least expected. With someone as clever and calculated as you at the helm, the House of Silver need not fear for its survival.
I do not work with you for our sake. I do this for Septimont. Some of us have forgotten the terror of life adrift at sea. To survive the tide, one must make the right choices. We'll speak of other matters later. But tell me, why would you want a dead woman who fell into the sea?
Dead woman? Ah, you mean Mia? Indeed, she is the very heart of the unit I spoke of. The one we intend to build deep within these underground aqueducts. Alive or dead, her body holds the information we need. The Fraxidus's
Linknya sih
experiments here will
linknya sih
continue for
gitu,
some
tergantung
time.
live-nya sih. Oh,
In the meantime, covering up this little laboratory's existence will require your assistance, madam.
The heart? That weakling's resonance abilities were meager
ya
at
udah sih
best.
kalau brand yang
Her
Riren
performance in the arena was nothing special.
bingung juga mau ngambil Cantarilla atau Augusta
If it
ntar.
weren't for those incompetent fools in the Senate using her as a puppet to shift the attention and anger of the masses, she wouldn't even have made it to the finals.
Do not be upset, my dear Domina. You are absolutely right. The girl is so feeble she can't resist her creator's will in the slightest. Winning the Grand Aegon was precisely what brought the shadow of death upon her. Luck and misfortune, nobility and lowliness, weakness and strength. A person's nature is like two sides of a coin. And I've
Betul.
always found beauty in inevitable tragedies.
Full ini fusion. Fusion power creep.
So
Anjay.
Mia has been dead all this time. She didn't leave Septimont when she vanished. The sea took her.
Ya aku.
With me! Hut!
Ini apa? Brand cuman nge-shield ya, nggak ada heal ya.
I hear cowering prey.
All or nothing! Glory in the Panacryum and the spear tip! Break darkness with me! Time to fight! Together we howl!
Pakai lengkap. Iya.
With me to victory! With me! Ooh, now's the
Aduh.
second half. Into the spotlight!
I smell fear.
Let's start! Lackluster!
Event CC. Kesiapan. Crowd control.
This place has the Fraxidus written
Kontingensi
all over
kontrak.
it.
Kontingensi kontrak
Without
tuh
the
event yang
silver
mana sih? Gue nggak tahu malah. Wah. Yang ini kah? Bukan ya? Yang ngebuff musuh. Oh ini kan Virtual Crisis. 43 48. Nggak main Artnet. Bikin 69 gak sih? Malas. Ntar aja. Tapi Koroni kurang ajar juga ya
I trust you've
naro
seen the
kantera setelah
experimental unit in the
Rolovani.
aqueducts. Well, what do you think?
If not for the sword embedded in her chest, I could mistake the corpse for being alive.
Indeed. Decades have passed, yet Mia remains as she was when first pulled from the sea. Her data has been invaluable. As the Threnodian's failed resonator, this specimen is in its own way remarkable.
Betul.
It wasn't so long ago that the rover intervened and Cartathea broke free from that tower. I discovered
Party havoc begini nih. Mending ini gak sih solo dungeon gak sih? Dungeon power creeping everywhere.
Sounds as though you found new inspiration.
Yes. Septimont will host the Great Aegon soon. I've come up with a rather intriguing idea.
Terkena penyakit
Before
dungeon
her
gila.
death, Mia also attended the tournament. I'll use that as the fictitious anchor to craft a play to rewrite reality itself. I've already discussed terms with it and reached a modest agreement.
You spoke with the Threnodian. Has Leviathan already awakened?
Only a fragment of it remains. A weakened, cunning shard, desperate to grow stronger. I'll fashion a story for this sea creature, enabling it to fulfill what it wants.
Emang ada yang main pakai gitar?
To have the dark tide swallow Septimont whole. The Threnodian once sought to use Mia to find Septimont's central hub in order to corrupt the beacon system. Even if met with failure,
Udah
it would
gila ini.
control the champion's mind to infiltrate the city's upper echelons.
Dia terkena penyakit dungeon gila.
It all failed in the end.
Yang rebahan sambil tutup aja kan.
In the face of
Orang-orang
her
kenapa sih
futility to resist corruption,
ini kah dampak negatif penyakit dungeon gila ini?
she drove a sword into her heart and leapt into the sea before choking
Kasta
on
tertinggi
her
pemain
own
gua.
blood. Fascinating, isn't it? Faced with the same predicament, strength and weakness still make a difference.
Gini, mari kita adu
The blessed maiden
dungeon main sama Verina main, menang siapa?
But this poor soul had no choice but to take her own life. A death so theatrical, so saturated with sorrow. How poetic.
Keduanya sama-sama gila soalnya.
Tragic.
I don't care for your taste, Cristoforo. I'm merely curious. What ending have you penned for Septimont this time?
Oh, such an impatient reader, Frolova. This play is nothing more than an amplifier designed to nurture the Threnodian's lingering power. Once it grows large enough, I'll overlay the Sonoro onto reality. All that's needed is for Domina Julia to select the right champion. Swapping out the protagonist is hardly a challenge. Once the sea creature grows within the cradle I forged from the dark tide, the hymn of journeying paradise will spread from Septimont across Renacita. Really, compared to those Septimontians who've long forgotten Mia, the story I've written for her is far more thrilling. Don't you agree?
And What if it fails?
Then so be it. You know, Frolova, stories are but mankind's attempt to imagine and rehearse fate. If this play proves Rover worthy of becoming the protagonist of my story, if they pass their trial by fire, then isn't that a victory as well?
Disgusting.
Maaf. Disgusting. I am
Treat Septimort
disgusting.
like a plaything. Unforgivable. What? I hear cowering prey.
With me! Into the spotlight! Face triumph at the spear tip! Glory is upon us! With me!
Lackluster. I smell fear. I hear
Together we have with me the victory!
Ow!
Glory is upon us! With me! Or nothing!
Aduh.
hiding there, huh?
Ada chest ntar.
Pretty
Iya.
good haul.
Mana lagi weh? Ini.
Hiding there, huh?
Prey secured!
I am the storm that is about. Ih.
Still lingering, Mia. A fading reverberation that should have dissolved in the deep long ago. Where are you going? To claim the title. Was that not your unfulfilled wish?
Ambil minum dulu. Lagi.
That was never mine. The arena. I don't
need this victory.
But I do. Without a champion and the lion beast, I cannot touch the central hub left by Imperator. You, Cartathea, both my daughters, my very creations. Why this fruitless resistance? Has Septimont ever granted you kindness? They neither love you nor need
Takonya.
you. Long have you been forgotten?
We were raised by them. You will never understand.
Proud in battle, and yet yearning for strength. I know the heart of the Septimontians far better than you. Mia, you are simply too afraid to face their true nature. You choose to deceive yourself. You cannot admit that they used you, and then cast you aside.
No. Viburnum. My flowers.
Hush, it matters not. Your thoughts are of little consequence.
Viburnum. The bloodleaf viburnum of Septimont. Oh. I understand. It's a flower often given to gladiators.
Aku pengen istri chipset.
I've always
Apa istri
carried
chipset?
this shame. Shame for something I didn't choose. Shame for something that's just there. Sometimes it turns into doubt. I try to live free, and I do most days. But still,
Pak.
I see
SK.
it. I see the pain in their faces. In the ones who fall behind, the ones who leave the field beaten, the ones who pin all their hopes
Oh,
on
ada.
me.
Oh, lah.
I've always wondered if I didn't have this gift, could I have reached this point with clean hands? Should I have judged those who trampled the rules to survive? Or was I blind to my own arrogance? Now, I don't think like that anymore. The warrior is stronger than me, no doubt, but she treats everyone the same. She didn't choose to stand alone. Instead, she chose to trust me.
Rotasinya lupa. Coba
Cartathea
diingat-ingat.
spent years trapped by the weight of everyone's expectations. Never stepped foot in Septimont before, but still sailed across the seas to be here. And
Nggak tahu, gue
Mia,
belum baca-baca
her
ininya,
resonance
skillnya.
ability might be weak, but she never ran from a fight. She fought till her last breath.
Males inget-inget. Ay.
A heart isn't shaped by what it's born with or what it's been given.
Harusnya dia ini sih
I've underestimated others. And I've underestimated
ngandelin
myself too.
apa liberation
But you,
skillnya.
the arrogance! Thinking you understand the darkness in people's hearts, but you don't have a
Liberation skill
single
sama
drop of
heavy
life
attack
in
yang
you.
itu enhance heavy attack.
Beautiful as ever. The Griffon's fortress. My city, Septimont. Built by the hands of the people. Not the Sentinel and not the Threnodian. Where there's light, there's always shadow.
Katanya off field.
People need light.
Masa sih?
They'll chase it no matter
Off
what. And they'll learn to live with the shadow.
off field kayaknya
Mia,
nggak tahu deh.
Cartathea, they were born and raised on these islands.
Tahu belum baca.
They belong to no gods but their own.
Kalian pernah lihat nggak sih banner lupa yang di senjatanya tadi, yang di tongkatnya tadi? Itu gambarnya Prabowo Gibran. Dulu sempet lihat, nggak aku save, aku nyari modnya cuman nggak ketemu, nggak di share kayaknya. Nggak tahu tulisannya apa. Silau bang, silau. Ah. Oh, move forward.
Better to die than to be a puppet. Death does not scare me.
If divinity takes up arms against the innocent, I will raise my sword against divinity.
Ih, mama.
I heard your request. But I prefer to handle this my way.
Buat Jian, buat Kalkaro lah.
Victory isn't won in an instant. It takes patience and perseverance. I believe in you, warrior.
Oke. Apa ini? Oh, ini yang naga itu ya.
I swear by the eternal sun, I will slay you.
Oh, ini si Mia naganya nih.
From the fear and the longings of civilization, I was wrought. Born of the hearts of countless men and women, of babes
Aduh.
and of the aged. With sharp blades and silver tongue, you struggle for power and present, nothing has changed.
What right do you have to judge the people of Renacita? Mia chose her end with dignity. Your very existence is an insult to her. Look at you cowering in this little incubator, desperate to evade your end. You will never understand what it takes to face the fear of death.
Sepupu morning I
Glory is upon us with me.
cepet banget kan lupa ngisinya. Bentar, aku nggak bisa ngecek stat. Oke.
Triumph at the
Rock.
speartip. Die, evil. Together we howl.
Unite with me.
Meaningless move. Lackluster. With me. Try that into the spotlight with me. To victory. Glory is upon us.
A human life is nothing more than a scream between life and death.
Try that again.
Oh. Game sekarang nggak ada loh kayak gini suruh mencet-mencet tombol kayak gini.
The fight is on! Break darkness! With me! Into the... A shame. I'll end you! Triumph at the speartip! Flee, Phil!
Sekarat bro.
Glory is upon us!
Yeah. Tabok aja tuh naga segede gitu ya.
Greatness has no summit, and victory is never the final word.
Tapi aneh nggak sih lihat badan naga palanya orang kayak.
Pitiful! Cry! Love! Race to the finish!
Roar.
To face death with the crown of glory! By my will! Let this life burn in all its fury! To me, there is no greater joy in this world.
What a shame. It seems the play I've written isn't well received.
Ada Scar lagi. Kapan jadi Scar playable?
What are you two plotting in Renacita?
Mama.
Oh, dear madam. Let's leave some mystery for the next chapter, shall we?
Iya, cakepnya.
Lupa,
Ih, Jangan dikasih tahu. Aduh, flashbang putih silau. Ah,
It's real! Both of you are safe.
ayo
The
tangannya
Threnodian's frequency is gone.
yang
Well
bener.
done, Lupa.
You found the righteous one and safeguarded Septimont. It's like something out of a knight's tale. No, wait, gladiator's tale?
Ah! Phew! Finally, I can stick my head out. Ugh. Rover, are you okay?
I'm fine, Abby. What happened to you earlier?
Wait, we're already in Septimont?
Ayo mengalihkan
I was
pembicaraan.
just talking to you, and then boom! It felt like something just covered me.
Ultraman kalau kedip-kedip itu kan mau menang ya.
First it messed with
Udah
my
menang nih
frequency,
berarti.
then I just passed out. Wait, Carthea? And a girl I don't know?
You're lively. Your echo's more boisterous than a tada.
What happened while I was out?
I think it's time we compare notes. Let's fill in this story's blanks, shall we?
Habis ini gacha deh sampai dapat bintang 5. Mama. Ini kayak ini kan multiverse. Bukan multiverse apa? Iya.
The event that brought forth the dark after that.
When I sense the there's one more thing. We should return to the central hub in Septimont. I found something tied to you there.
The central hub.
Ih.
Good timing. There's something I need to handle in the Veil of Glory, too.
Cakepnya.
Good. Let's set off together.
Nggak bisa masuk lagi berarti. Nah.
When Lupa vanished, I destroyed the experimental unit.
pursued the Threnodian, and defeated the Lioness of Glory it controlled. Then, I came across this place. You remember how the Threnodian took on a part of the Sentinel's knowledge and permissions, yes? For the Sentinel, the information stolen was their very memories. For this reason, even the Sentinel forgot that before merging with the Threnodian, they transferred some of their knowledge to the central hub in Septimont.
The knowledge they would later forget.
It was a secret, one the Threnodian should never learn. The Sentinel moved it there for safekeeping. Within it, I found a special frequency. A part of it felt like yours. I believe it's what the Sentinel left for you, so I took it.
Huh?
It seems like a clue. The true secret they left for you is not here, but in that direction. You see, before I came to meet you, I passed by the city of Septimont. The arena I destroyed has been restored, but in the people's hearts, it's still the Righteous One and Lupa who claimed victory. The Fraxidus' power to reshape reality is deeper than we realized. I'm afraid this is just the beginning. I once believed the Threnodians sought to use the Fraxidus to regain power, but its true goal is the central hub. I believe it's due to this secret the Sentinel has hidden.
That direction, it leads to the hunting grounds. The blight cloud still lingers there. When the high tide comes, Septimontians hunt and cull the spawning tacit discords.
The dark tide connects everything. I cannot pinpoint where the Sentinel's message lies. I'm afraid you must go there yourself. But the worst of the storm has passed. Let's take a moment to rest. Lupa, will you be our tour guide? Show us the sights and glories of Septimont? I'd love to hear more about what you mentioned earlier. The wind blowing through golden flags and the sound of wind chimes.
Of course, it would be my honor. But before we go, there's something I need to do first.
Ih, cakepnya.
It's Mia's sword. I went through a lot to bring it back. The monster is gone now. Like so many Septimontian heroes whose bodies were never recovered, I wanted to return her weapon. This is where she gave her life. I can't say if she loved or hated Septimont more. But she once spoke of the bloodleaf viburnum. It's a tribute often given to gladiators by their supporters. So, I think, she would have wanted to rest here. It's beautiful. Our city. The city of glory. The people here love to drink, laugh, carve statues, and hunt. It burns like fire, drenched in both victory and defeat. It holds all our disappointments and all our hopes.
Ih. Asik. Asik udah kelar story-nya.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Hmm. Ih. Kecil. Sanhua, please pulang lah. Aish. Ini kalau ada Sofia pasti dia marah. Anjir, gue dapet ini. God damn. Sanhuanya mana? Ntar. Halo, Mbak. Sanhuaku mana? Oke, mari kita tunggu.
Whether you need help with working out or maintaining your health, feel free to come by my gym.
Oh,
Oh, time for another afternoon consultation, I see.
Oh, wow.
What's on your...
Opening greeting. Foul
Nah.
spirits be gone. All safe and sound.
Sequence 1 coba link yang ini. Nggak dapat Sanhua lagi. Fuck this shit, man. Kalau Red of mending
Let me be
Verina lah,
there
masih
for everyone.
kepake,
As
bro.
we head toward our shared
Ayolah,
future,
lu
leaving the past.
lagi. Udah riset belum sih? Belum ya? Belum riset. 19 hari berarti kalau mau ini aku bisa 34 kali. Oke lah. Bagusnya. Krit semua, bro. Kecuali dia. Waduh, kita di hotel sama lupa. Nggak pakai armor.
You've come, warrior.
Are you drinking?
Just wheat juice.
Sure. Wheat juice.
Ah, today you... Oh, you smell nice. Like dried wheat. Warm. Well, that's just what I think. When I was little, I used to roll in the wheat fields.
Thespian Lex.
It's
Thespian
good to
Lex.
have my fellow warrior by my side.
Lupa, you've had enough wheat juice. Sit. Take a break for a moment.
Even though it's over, there's still a heaviness. A drink helps. I've sent word to the F4's palace about Domina Julia. But finding the silvers that fled will take time. Four years ago, Augusta won the title of champion. Since becoming F4, much of the corruption tied to the arena has been cleared. If Mia had lived, perhaps things would have been different. Sometimes I wonder, what would my life have been like if my parents hadn't handed me over to the Silvers when we first came to Septimont? Huh. Just like one of those stories with the different endings.
Have you ever thought about living a different life, Lupa?
No need. I'm content with what I have.
Nyender.
For everything gained, something is lost. But through it all, I met you.
Bang, absen bang ngalor pindah Helios.
That's enough.
Thespian Lex.
Life is an arena. Victory and defeat are a part of that. No one wins forever. The more victories, the higher the expectation, and the heavier the weight of defeat.
Enggak.
Do you fear that one day you might face defeat?
Yes.
You seem to live to meet others' expectations. This is what you're used to, I'd say. Even if one day you meet defeat, remember this. Those you've helped will never
ngapain
let you
deket-deket?
face it alone. I may not have your strength.
Iya,
Should
cakepnya.
you call, I will meet you on the battlefield, no matter the distance. I swear it by the eternal sun, my fellow warrior.
Ih. Ya. Apalagi ya, lupanya udah hilang. Ya. Tidak ada agenda lain nih sama lupa nih. Apalah. Ya maaf. Ini tuh sebenarnya layar atau kaca sih? Layar kan. Udah nggak ada agenda lain deh. Agendanya adalah saving buat Mama Augusta. Adek, ibunya mana, Dek?
Ah. It's all gone now. But I'll ask the tavern keeper if he can prepare something for you later. Oh, the Loris salad was as delightful as ever. Well worth reacquainting myself with, so I can make a bowl myself. Fresh, crisp, sweet. Come, sit with me. Let's enjoy a moment of peace.
Aku mau pizza, pizza.
Yes, and so, I've been thinking about what I vowed to you before. To savor the things I desire, visit the places I long for, and meet those I wish to see. To become a roving knight is my true ambition. A wish list is something to be experienced, one step at a time.
I'd say your first wish has already been fulfilled.
The third too, though by unexpected means. Those are my adoptive parents, and their child. Perhaps it was fate's cruel jest. I couldn't find any trace of them after they moved from Raguna, but here in Septimont, I discovered where they had resettled. Only, they no longer recognize me. The truth that I was their daughter was a memory the Threnodian crafted for them, disappearing when it was sealed away in the tower. I don't know what they went through after that fateful day, but at least they are still alive. They even have their own child. They walk here every day, so I come and sit for a while to watch them from a distance.
Cardathea.
It's all right. In fact, I'm at peace with it now. If they had died because of the Order's heavy hand, I would have felt true pain. But this is the best outcome I could hope for. To live 20 years with the weight of a lost child. I don't want to imagine that kind of torment. Besides, through all these twists of fate, all three of my wishes have been fulfilled. Now, if I crave a Loris salad, I can prepare it myself and savor its taste. And I still have many years ahead to see the world and the places I long to visit. As for the people I hope to meet, this unexpected journey led me to find them in another city. The
Mana
winds of
mamanya, Dek?
Venezuela always seem to
Tuh.
bring me what I seek. I am content.
Let me be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
I shall have no one tarnishing victory. I shall have no one tarnishing victory's honor.
Oh nih pamer ketek nih. Yalah.
The power to split and merge matter.
The divinity may foresee the future of the world. The divinity may foresee the future of the world, but I doubt they can predict which song people will play tomorrow.
Anything I can help you with.
Gotcha, didn't I?
Sometimes I get a little carried away in battles. I didn't startle you, did I?
Perfect weather for a walk today. Maybe not.
Hopefully, we'll make new findings.
I see my way clear.
Understood. I am...
Would you like a fun game between the two of us?
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
Would you like a
Understood. I am here to serve your will.
The experiment begins.
I alone will will decide whether it's for show or for battle.
Today will be a fine day.
To which stage will life guide?
The tides have whispered of your arrival.
Anything I can help you with.
Set. Bro, what the fuck? Habis gak ada. I can feel Aduh. Yaudah guys, disuruh jemput. Udahan dulu di streamnya deh. Bye bye, see you next stream. Goodbye. Thank you yang udah mampir. Jemput ibunda dulu.